All right, I set up the broadcast. Hey, come on, Lou.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, I thought they made them miss. Oh, I thought you were here. I said, is you ready? You said, yeah. Look. You said, yeah, I'm over here smoking that weed.
And look at the Nuggets. They've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just one game so far. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Reed out there with Duncan. Then it's Green. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Sprewell in at the small forward. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here is Reed. Green, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Denver shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one misses. Denver on D. Pass to Sprewell.
By number 5 points. I don't know why you said that.
Back to Green. Pass to Sprewell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside, Wall. McGrady outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Defense play.
And it's Green missing.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And Wall. Here we go now. And a missed layup. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Westbrook throws it down.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Now, here is McGrady. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to Sprewell. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Westbrook kicks to Reed. It's deflected. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Thompson with the ball. Sprewell grabs the miss.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good
Come on,
initially,
man.
but then broke down
Y'all
just as quickly.
they shouldn't even make him jump against Russell Westbrook when he got the ball like that.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant
The nigga down there.
contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Dragic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dragic has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, this is the...
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throw. Now, tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Dragic. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. And Ross. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
That's him coming off an assist from Dragic. And it's 7 points now for Terrence Ross.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And that one's good.
You put the yoke on him.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're
Everybody knows
piling up the assists.
Everybody know Russell ain't the best shooter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Jason Terry is checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Nuggets leading by 11.
Oh, why they pass
And
him?
the
I thought
rebound
they were
goes
going to
to
shoot it
Duncan.
right back to Harris.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And it's Terry off the drive. Got it off in time.
Oh.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Nuggets lead by 11. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your
Out
bench.
of bounds. Let's go.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves. And they've had firepower and then some so far.
Ilgauskas is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Tracy McGrady.
Oh.
Then it's Thompson. And it's Wall in the 1. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
John
Well,
Wall.
he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there,
Number 8, you
he
come
does
on my
some
point
damage
guard.
with his finishing, too.
Yeah, that's John Wall.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Out to Thompson. And it's
good
sent
block.
back by Bogut.
Tried the Euro.
And now the Pelicans on the break.
Great hustle to turn the block shot
transition.
into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
The Nuggets leading by 11. And Wall Kicks to Thompson. That's good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Pelicans trail by 15. Sprewell, the pass to Bogut. Soft touch off the glass.
Slide right there.
Bogut's got 5 now.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Oh, come on.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the basket by Serbiak.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Wall passes to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Bogut. The kick out to Wall. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. The lead now in single digits. 6 points for him.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Russell Westbrook's check in for the Pelicans. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trailed by 11. Over to the left wing. Bogut against Yao. No good from Bogut.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been got down to 11 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Right.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Dragic with a wide open look.
Come on.
But they get it back.
Go back to him.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Barnes gets to Montejunas. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Dragic with the drive. He used that pick just right. 10 points now for Terrence Ross.
10 points off the bench.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Westbrook. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Hudson's checked in for Daniel Green. Now here's Ross. He's got 10. Right through the knee for the layup. Ross has got 12.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led him to this lead.
Oh.
Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
From 12 feet out. Pelicans trail by 19. It's tipped. Montezumas with the steal. And pushing it up is Denver. The Nuggets again in transition.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
That's good.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Oh,
Dragic kicks to Barnes. No good on the triple.
Harrison, man, he ain't been showing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is.
Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up showtime.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Nuggets on top, leading by 17. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 16 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Russell Westbrook dunking out there with Reed. Then it's Green, and it's Sprewell in at the 3 slot.
Give me that.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on
Come
the
on,
glass.
Danny Green getting a rebound over Yao, bro.
Didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Westbrook again. Swall. Duncan with the block.
He did way too much.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
He had him smooth out the spin.
Sprewell, the pass to Reed. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break.
On Tammy.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Terry's checked in. Denver leading by 17. Here's Reed. Rejected by Wall. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Duncan.
Man, they speed up.
Can't get it to go. And it's Denver the other way. their biggest lead of the game was 21. Green with the block. Here's McGrady. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
No.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah.
Pelicans trailed by 19. Here's Reed. Out to Duncan. Back to Reed. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Denver calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Denver leading by 17. Wall attacking. Out to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative.
Good block,
They've
Tracy.
played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pelicans ball.
Serbiak up top. Back to Duncan.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
Porzingis can't hit.
Oh,
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
man, we supposed
And
to be
there's
able
the
to
call
take
on
the ball
Klay
from him.
Thompson. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Reed dishes to Duncan. Dives for it. They kick it out to Green. Fires it up.
Yeah.
Wow, way off on that one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
This man,
Out of
yeah,
bounds,
nah,
New
that-
Orleans will take
good
possession.
turnover.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Denver. Ilgauskas is checked in for Young. Terrence Ross comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dragic in for John Wall. Dragic gets the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
No, that was a block.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The Pelicans have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 20. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I
I
saw
tell
it.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Nuggets ball.
Yeah, I seen.
The Nuggets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Dragic kicks to Ilgauskas. Here's Porzingis, covered by Duncan. Porzingis can't hit.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Ross with a wide open look. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Nigga T. Ross, man.
And a
He's
closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Takes a three. That's good. Ross has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Out to Duncan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
All right. Oh, yeah. Bro, on my screen, it's popping up 2 Pelicans, bro. I don't know what that's about, but I'm sending you the invite. Yeah, I just sent it.
Folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on Denver. If you look at Denver, they've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just 1 game so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Russell Westbrook, Duncan out there with Reed. And it's Green, and it's Sprewell in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And Wall kicks to Yao. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Westbrook drives in. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Westbrook dishes to Green. Reed kicks to Green. The feed to Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's stolen by Duncan. Throws up. A finish. Coast to coast. Passes to Sprewell. Tipped away. Wall with the steal. Westbrook with the steal. Sprewell. Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so here's Denver. And Wall. Here we go now. Misses the layup.
Okay.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yao with the block.
Certainly not the dream start.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Yao.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Come on.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Duncan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Sprewell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Westbrook passes to Duncan. Good work defensively by Yao.
And you can...
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he dunks it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
No.
Wall's shot is off.
They ain't even called a foul.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for when they got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside. And you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
John Wall, you got to beat out and come get the ball.
Oh, I tell you what,
Dang,
nice
man.
little
Come
run
get
here
the
they're
ball.
going on.
Niggas be running up the court.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Ilgauskas is checked in for Yao. Montejunas comes in for Porzingis. Terrence Ross is checked in for McGrady. And it's Dragic in for John Wall. It's Dragic with the drive. On the wing, Thompson. And another miss by Denver. New Orleans leading by 4. The wide open look here for Terry.
But this nigga come down
And the
draw
three
line.
ball is good. Terry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
This nigga just
For New
travel.
Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Can they get it? He squares up and sinks it. Ross has got his first basket of the night. Terry kicks to Reed. Back to Terry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Ani, there's no luck.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off.
Come
with the
on,
rebound.
man. Oh, my God.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing. Surrendering
No, I
too
pump fake.
many easy baskets. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Dang, I pump fake with play. They made the boy go over
And
the
as the
shot.
first quarter wraps up, already
Telling
at
you, boy, they
double-digit
don't never let
lead.
niggas have 2 good
New
games in a
Orleans
row.
on
I know
top,
that.
Up by 10. The second quarter
Yes,
coming up
somebody.
right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job
You
boxing
out there
out
like you
for
can
him,
shoot
and
threes,
it's showing
man.
up on the stat sheet.
Straight to the goal.
Setting
There
the
you
floor
go,
now
y'all.
for the Pelicans. We've got Hudson.
Goal, nigga.
Russell Westbrook out there with Cooper. And it's Bogut. And it's Duncan in at the 4.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power
Okay.
in bunches on that 2-hand. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Ross. That one falls. His
Damn,
second
he
basket
missed
of the
something like
game.
that.
He's now 2 for 3.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people to hear that one.
I tell you what, the force was with him on that one. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Wall comes in for Goran Dragic. Duncan with the block.
I've been
That's
pressed
something
well
they need
again,
to
so
do
when you
more
left
of.
off your feet.
Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing.
They
the
go with
momentum.
that again, man.
Stolen by Westbrook. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Terrence Ross.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for Nuggets. Tracy McGrady.
Start that, man.
Now Westbrook. He's got 12.
There we go.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Nuggets trail by 8. It's Wall with the drive. That's good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook gets to Duncan, and he slams it one-handed.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails
You
in for
niggas
the
throwing it
flush.
so low, you throwing it to
And
y'all mean,
those are the
nigga, put
kind
it
of
up there.
sequences that tell you why the
Them
score
easy
is
2 points,
what it
man.
is.
Wall dishes to Young. Pelicans with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Sprewell. Here's Bogut.
Oh,
And terrific work on the
Come on,
offensive glass,
Porzingis.
and he picks up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Wall up top. Up again.
No.
And the rebound goes to Duncan. Pelicans lead.
They just made Yao Ming miss a putback dunk. Oh my God, man.
Westbrook passes to Duncan. Off with the layup. The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. Throws it up high. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
That nigga defensive.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Monty Eunice is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's Duncan. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
It should be a pump fake limit what they call travel, bro.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
The Nuggets trailed by 9. Deflects the pass. Sprewell, the pass to Hudson. Got a piece of it.
Good block, bro.
And they get it back. And it's Duncan penetrating.
Good block.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monty Eunice. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Denver. Reed, he's checked in for New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan.
Good block.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Ilgauskas is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Dragic in for John Wall. Terry kicks to Duncan. Misses from short range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Intercepted. Barnes against Cooper. Here's Reed. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 8. Terry dishes to Reed. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Screen by Duncan. And it's Terry off the drive. No good. And it's Denver the other way.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Stolen away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Reed. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Out of bounds.
I don't use
Denver
that
takes
good
possession.
hand, Tracy.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Good hand, Tracy.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. And Wall kicks to Yao. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the
I got
game.
a green light just to hit.
And he sinks the second.
That nigga free throw run is 86.
Terry outside from 11 feet away. And that's the final possession. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Pelicans lead by 5. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment.
No, we hitting all threes. Damn, we got too many turnovers.
Now on the court, your Nuggets.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looked like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worried about where he is.
Yao is out there with Porzingis. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Wall. And it's McGrady in at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to go.
Come on.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
There's the pass to Springer. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Timeout.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Duncan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Wall with the drive. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Wall passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. Rob to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. A different look for Denver. Ilgauskas comes in for Yao. And it's Dragic in for John Wall. Westbrook passes to Springer. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
Cut him off.
Here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the wing right side. They get it back. Reed. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Reed. Barnes, who's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Reed. The Nuggets trail by 6. Dragic dishes to Ilgauskas. Pass to Porzingis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Reed kicks to Westbrook. Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. Here's Barnes. Dishes it to Ilgauskas.
Oh, wow.
Pass to Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Denver. And New Orleans also making a change. Hudson's checked in for Green. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Come on, don't jump. I ain't even jump.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike. Cooper is checked in for New Orleans. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Outside Dragic.
Oh, he
dishes it to Ross. And it's Dragic off the drive. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bogut. And now the Pelicans on the break. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made,
Come on,
you know they're going to be scattered.
They overrated this man stealing, bro. This
Take care of
don't
business.
be ripping niggas like
Always
that,
an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Ross against Cooper. Outside Dragic. Kicks it to Barnes. Feeds it to Monty Eunice. Outside Dragic. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And the shot falls short this time. And here we go. And stolen by Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got 5.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Yao checked in for Ilgauskas. McGrady comes in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And John Wall subbed in for Goran Dragic. Terry, the pass to Duncan. To the paint. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. McGrady up top. 11 points in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Wall dishes to Monty Eunice. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Cooper. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McGrady. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cooper kicks to Adams. Yao brings the double team. Serbiak passes to Terry. Yao with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Wish you could have kept it in, though, nigga. He just demolished that boy.
Here's Duncan. He has 6. He kicks it to Adams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Yao Ming. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Boy, you lucky, boy.
First free throw is good.
That nigga, boy, you can't do it for swag.
And he can't hit the second.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
16 seconds left in the third. Wall dishes Dion. For Denver, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Hey, y'all, you come back. Okay.
And there's Terry. Here's Adams. 1 second left. And he sinks the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. New Orleans on top, up by 3. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Hudson. Then it's Bogut. Then there's Duncan. And it's Sprewell in at the 3 slot. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 9 points now and just a
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time
you gotta stay out there
in the
and get
game,
the ball from the
fellas.
center. Nigga, why you cutting?
Westbrook drives in. There's the dish to Bogut. Duncan inside. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. McGrady against Hudson. The feet to Young. Outside Wall. And finished off by Young.
Hang time on
No,
that
he
one.
came behind. Porzingis blocked it from behind. He got it on rebound. Porzingis was behind and he blocked it.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Intercepted. And here they go. A shot by McGrady.
Come
no
on.
And
one
I
time
love
on, try
the
to dunk
way
with
he
that,
uses
man.
his
He missed the
size
layup,
there
really.
to make sure he gets that board.
Nuggets trail. Thompson with it.
Come on and get it.
Westbrook
Come on
picks
and
him
get
up.
it, man. Yeah.
And Thompson kicks the Wall. To the right side.
Y'all be too playing
Porzingis
stuff over
passes
there, man.
to
Give
Wall.
someone to work.
Out to the
There you
right
go.
wing. 6 to shoot. To take the lead.
Give someone to
And
work.
it's good on the layup.
Come on, they be cheating with that
Porzingis
nigga. My nigga
has
foul
got
out there.
11
Weak,
in
though.
the second half.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Poked away. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
Good block, boy.
Rejected by Wall.
Oh, come here, John.
McGrady outside.
Working.
Kick by Yao.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
It's stolen by Bogut. And now the Pelicans on the break. Sprewell, that's good.
We gave us so many
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good shot.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Reed is checked in for the Pelicans. Green comes in for Hudson. Here's Reed. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Come on, folks.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's stolen by Green.
God, y'all running y'all man right over that to me.
Inside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Y'all choosing the wrong time to
And
bust up,
Duncan
man.
throws it down.
Come on,
Hey,
play.
guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Take a look at what John Wall's done. 9 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Westbrook dishes to Reed. Duncan goes in from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wall. Out to Thompson. Knocked loose.
Come on, not by no center though, bro.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Westbrook leading the charge.
They overrated that little strip in the air jump, bro. This nigga got ripped by a center, bro.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
My center ain't ripped you. My center was running on the side of you though, bro.
And he hits
I ain't even had to press square.
So now it's a 3-point game.
Man, nigga, that's
In a
two
crucial spot, he is
completely different
always
things.
so
That nigga was
solid
just palm
at the
snatching.
line.
Just
He
what I
rarely
did,
wastes
I just was
those
running on the
opportunities.
side of you. That nigga, the ball popped out.
Denver calls timeout.
That nigga still ain't even high
They're
enough shit.
trailing
He high enough
by
to rip
3.
a guard, bro.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth.
He need to let these ball, bro.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear.
Oh, no, that
Stay
was
the
bull
course,
right there.
Kevin.
That was bull right there. I ain't even do
The foul
nothing.
called
I
on
just
Russell
stepped back.
Westbrook.
They called block.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to
let's
draw
get
the
him out of
charge. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help
Going
their
right at
comeback
him,
effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws
Y'all go
need to
ahead.
continue if they're going to get back in this game.
He's
You hold
perfect
L
from the
too.
line this time.
They making you jump. That's how they.
New Orleans in the lead.
I don't know what we doing.
Out left to the wing. Reed gets to Adams. And that hurts
Good
as he
miss.
doesn't get the
Good
first one to
miss.
fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no
You
good
missed
on the
both
second
of
free
them.
throw.
Let's
So he
go.
goes 0 for 2 there. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Passes it to
Oh, good,
Porzingis.
good hand. Good hand.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Now here is Yao, headed by Serbiak. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Tries again. It falls.
The rebound,
That's
y'all.
the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Adams.
Come on, not that nigga, bro. Y'all, there's no way.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Good job, man. Not flash.
Tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a
Let's go,
great
good
advantage.
And And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts ready to come up with the steal and then attack the basket.
John, what?
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make at this stage of a really tight ball game.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly.
Green
You
light.
got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And thanks to his good
They
work,
let your nigga do it early, though, bro. They let a big nigga rip a guard early. When plays roll, they let your nigga Tim Duncan rip.
Decided to talk it over. They trailed by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul.
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
You got the best shoe.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
get
Yeah,
the
the
ball
one hand
in.
lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
But luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Terry, the pass to Reed. Back to Terry. From deep.
Oh, I thought he
did. 3 to fall. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the final.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly.
Oh man, that was a nail biting game though. You had the lead all game. We had to fight, bro. We had to fight. But we had to fight. I was like, dang, got the halftime. I was like, dang, this nigga up. Oh man, where this nigga Frank at? Where anybody at? Oh, they in Bama boy party. Finna head over there. What else, Spare Nine? Bama, Throne Holder. Nah, man.